number 1.
Nope, that's low. That's down.
Got this first game underway with Berto Demora on the mound and Mojo Rising up to bat first.
Now batting the second baseman, number 24.
Steve Wright.
Got another hit on the left side. Runners rounding third, going for home. Ball is in time, and that is out number 1.
Now batting the shortstop, number 96.
That's inside.
At the plate, Roy McRoids Jr.
You're right.
Got a pop up in shallow right field. And that's played by the right fielder for out number 2.
Now batting the catcher,
Tom Schaefer in the chat. Can you hear me okay?
84.
Got another high fly ball, left center, played by the shortstop for out number 3. Come to the bottom of the first. It's like Leroy, Leighton, and Strawberry.
The shortstop, number 11.
Off the plate.
Pop up behind home plate. Goes foul. We've got a 1-1 count. Minor leaguers are putting a lot of balls in play. Definitely going to help on the draft stock for this weekend's draft.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11.
1-0 count, 1 out.
Ball inside.
Got a base hit there to the right fielder. Going to be safe at first.
Now batting the right fielder,
Strawberry up to bat. Got 1 out and a runner on first.
Ball outside.
Going to be hit to the shortstop. Shortstop throws, gets 1 at second, but not in time at first. Just going to get 1 out there. Next up is going to be Chad Stinson.
number 22.
I'd like to welcome everybody into the stream. I'm Olong Johnson, GM of the Las Vegas Jokers. Keeping an eye on chat, so if anybody has any questions or would like to see anything talked about, let me know in the chat. And that's going to end the first inning, coming to the top of the second.
Now batting the right fielder, number 35.
Oh, that's inside. That's low. Nope, inside. Steve Wright. Steve Wright. Take your base.
And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting the first baseman, number 79.
Nope, high.
Thomas Noble lifts it into right field. That's going to be caught for out number 1.
Now batting the center fielder, number 96.
Steve Wright. That's inside. Nope, inside.
2-1 count here, 1 out, runner on first.
Nope, ball 4.
batting, the third baseman, number 14.
Got Taggart up to the plate.
Nope, that's
The
out.
runner's on first and second with one out. Fox is looking to get on the board here in the second inning. And they're going to hit it to the first baseman. First baseman's a little slow handling it. It's only able to get one out. That's going to push the runners to second and third.
Number 69.
Be right.
Little blooper into shallow center. That's going to get down, and a run will score. We've got another one rounding third. And he's going to make it in time. 2 runs across for the Foxes.
The left fielder, number 1.
Nope, that's high. Nope, that's outside. Be right.
Mojo rising, hits it up center. That's going to be a single. Going to push the other runner to third base. We've got runners on the corners. 2 runs across so far for the Foxes.
24.
Billy Bats at the plate. Foxes getting it working here with 2 outs.
That's high. Be right.
1-2 count. And swings, hits a little blooper to the second baseman, and that will be out number 3. Ice Bears finally get out, but not without giving up 2 runs here to the Foxes.
Now batting,
First up
the left
for the Ice Bears is going to be Johnny Baseball.
28.
Be right. Right.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ball inside.
Johnny Baseball looks at one inside. He swings, puts it to the second baseman, throw it first. That's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Oh, ball inside nearly hits the batter.
Be right.
Gilberto Del Rio, seeing his first action since joining last week. Welcome to the league, Gilberto. Out number 2. I apologize to anyone in advance. If I mispronounce your name, just let me know in the chat. I'll make sure that I pronounce it correctly from now on. Fouled off. We've got a 1-1 count with 2 outs here to Herbert Rivera. And he lifts it into left field. Will it get down? It does get down, and that's going to be a base hit for Rivera.
Now batting, the
Greg Lowe up to the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs. Ice Bears looking to put together a rally.
Be right. Nope, that's inside.
Hits it to the second baseman. Plays it at first for out number 3. Foxes get out of the jam there. Give up a couple hits. Coming to the top of the third with McRoids, Britton, and
now
Nickens.
batting, the shortstop, number 96.
McRoids hits it to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to first, and that's going to be out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Doug Britton to the
number
plate.
84.
Lifts it into deep right center. Doug Britton with a huge home run. Foxes extend their lead with that solo shot by Doug Britton. 434 feet. Seeing that kind of power from a minor leaguer is really going to help his draft
The right
stock.
fielder,
Next up,
number
Deacon
35.
Nickens.
Be right. That's outside. Nope, inside.
2-1 count here to Deacon. Swings and lifts it into left center. That one's carrying. And a follow-up home run from Deacon Nickens. Back to back. Solo jacks by the Foxes. Round 1, Doug Britton. Round 2, Deacon Nickens. Can the Foxes keep it going?
Now batting, the first baseman, number 79.
Nope,
Only
outside.
1 out, and the Foxes have doubled their lead here, up 4-0 on the Ice Bears. Berto Demora having a pretty rough outing this far, and that's another hit up the middle.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 90. Now pitching,
We're going to see a pitching change. Madden Acevedo's going to come in.
Ball outside.
Berto Demora having a rough outing here.
Nope, that's outside.
And we got Jeb Pushpin at the plate.
That's outside.
Welcome in to everyone watching. If there are any minor leaguers in the chat there, throw your name up and I'll give you guys some shout outs. Want all these GMs to know that you guys are tuning into these games, that you guys are active, help out your draft stock. We got one out, runners on first and second here for the Foxes. Lifts it into foul territory. Got a 1-1 count. Down the line, it stays fair, and the first baseman can't handle it. And he's safe at first with an infield hit. That will load the bases here.
Number 69.
Next up, Sanjay Jordan has a single and 2 RBIs.
That's outside.
And that's a wild pitch. The runner will go for home. He slides and he is safe at home. Foxes take a 5-0 lead on the wild pitch. And that's hit up the center. Another run will score. That's going to be an RBI single for Sanjay.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next to the plate, Mojo Rising. Double and a single this far. Hit to the pitcher, and the pitcher can't handle it. Runner is safe at first.
Now batting, the second baseman. Number
Foxes are getting a
24.
huge thing going here in the third inning. Bases loaded. Only one out. Billy bats at the plate. 1 for 2 with a single.
Nope, right.
Lifts it into center, and it looks like the center fielder's going to be able to play it. He does for out number 2. Throws in, the runner's going for home. He slides, and he is safe. 7-0 Foxes on a huge third inning
Number
thus far.
96.
McRoyds comes up, runners on first and second with only 2 outs.
That's high. Be right. Be right. Right there.
And that's going to be the third out on a strikeout. Foxes get 5 more runs in the top of the third and extend their lead to 7-0 over the Ice Bears.
Now batting, the pitcher. Number 24.
First up,
Steve Wright.
Madden Acevedo.
Take a base.
Pitcher against pitcher here. And he beans the pitcher. He will take a base.
Now batting, the
Leroy.
number 11.
Be right. Off the plate.
Lifts it into right field. Leroy with a 2-run jack for the Ice Bears. Gets them on the board. Narrows that lead to 7-2, 370 feet. We're seeing a lot of action from these minor leaguers here in the first game of the day.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 11.
Anthony Layton.
That's high.
I'm not sure he'll know how to swing a bat, but man, does he know how to lift. Look at those arms, Jesus. Put them guns away. And he takes it into the gap and right. That's going to be a single.
Now batting, the right fielder. Number 17.
Be right. That's down.
1-1 count here to Darryl Strawberry. Blooper to the pitcher. Pitcher isn't able to handle it, but the third baseman throws it to first for the first out. The runner advances to third.
22.
Deep hit to right center. Do we see another 2-run jack? We do. Darryl Strawberry, 2-run jack to right center. Line drive, 409 feet. Ice Bears are coming back.
Now batting,
Turn away from the screen. It isn't over yet. We've got a 7-4 ball game.
number 28.
Next up, Johnny Baseball, 0 for 1.
That's inside.
He's looking at a quick 2-0 count.
Nope, inside. Ball
And that's a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Gilberto Del Rio up after that walk. We've got a runner on first and 1 out. Ice Bears have already seen 4 runs cross in this inning.
Go outside. Steve Wright.
Hits it past the third baseman. That's going to be a base hit for Gilberto.
Now batting, the catcher.
Herbert Rivera. Shout out to Herbert in the chat. Guys, 1 for 1 with a single today. We got 2 runners on. Let's see if he can hit someone home.
Ball high.
1-1 to Rivera.
Go, that's outside. Right.
Counts even at 2-2. And he hits it just in front of the right fielder. Nickens can't handle it, and that's going to be a single.
Now batting, the second baseman, now pitching, number 92.
Going to see another pitching change here. Yep. Deep hit to center. Off the wall. Without that tall wall, we would have seen a grand slam. But what we will see is 3 runs scoring.
Pitcher, number.
You guys thought it was over at 7-0. We got a brand new ball game, 7-7 after this humongous inning by the Ice Bears.
That's inside. Right.
Acevedo at the plate, looking for a sacrifice, and he puts it down for the sacrifice, but they throw to third and they tag him out for out number 2. Great play by the catcher there to get the runner as he was going to third.
11.
Go, that's low.
1-0 count, 2 outs, runner on first.
That's inside.
14 runs scored, and we are only in the bottom of the third. This is going to be a great game.
Right.
Full count. Runner goes, and that's a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now we see Anthony Layton up again.
11.
2 singles already.
Right.
Hits it up the center. Second baseman was in position and gets out number 3. 7 runs across for the Ice Bears. We've got an even game.
Now batting, the catcher, number 84.
Doug Britton up. Solo jack earlier in the game, and he hits it with another one with power, but that one's straight to Johnny Baseball and left for out number 1.
Fielder, number
Deacon Nickens up. Home run and a walk. Lifts it into left center. Left fielder just manages to get to it in time for out number 2. I thought that was going to hit the gap.
Number 79.
Great play by Johnny Baseball. Got a 2-0 count, 2 outs. Thomas Noble. Noble hits to the third baseman, but he can't handle it, and he will reach safely at first.
Now batting, the
These
center
Foxes
fielder,
want to get that lead back. They're
number
fighting hard.
96.
Ball inside. That's low.
2-0 here to Pushpin. Has 2 walks already, and he doesn't want to walk this time. He's swinging, puts it foul. Another foul ball here. Got a 2-2 count to Pushpin.
That's inside.
Watches ball through. We've got a full count with the runner on first. Runner goes, and another walk. It's going to be runners on first and second. Next up, Taggart, 1 for 2 with a single.
Go inside.
2-0 count, 2 outs.
Go. Go.
Runners on first and second. We've got ball 3.
Take your base.
And that's another walk. These bases are going to be jacked.
Now batting, the pitcher.
For the pitcher,
number
Friedman.
92.
Will they pinch hit here, though? No, they will not. They will let the pitcher hit with this huge scoring opportunity. This is surprising.
Go, that's inside. That's high.
Fouled off. We've got a 2-2 count to Friedman. Trinity Friedman. Another foul ball.
Strike three.
And a swing and a miss. Trinity Friedman strikes out with the bases loaded. We come to the bottom of the fourth with Strawberry, Stinson, and Johnny Baseball.
Now back, the right fielder, number
Darryl Strawberry up
17.
first. He is 0 for 2 today.
Steve Wright. Deer right. Ball inside.
2-2 count here to Strawberry.
Nope, that's inside.
Make that ball 3.
Walk.
And that's a walk for Strawberry.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Stinson comes up, had a 2-run home run in his last at bat.
Deer right.
Ball in the dirt. Catcher manages to block it though. 2-1 here to Stinson.
Off the plate. No ball. Direct three. Go.
And strikeout looking.
Now batting, the
Johnny
left
Baseball up with a runner on first.
number 28.
1 out.
That's down.
And hits it straight to the second baseman. Second baseman throws the second. And gets the double play after the relay. Top of the fifth is going to see Rising, Bats, and McRoids
Batting,
Jr.
the left fielder, number 1.
Mojo Rising 3 for 3 with, I believe that says 2 doubles. Wow. Puts it over the second baseman and into the gap. We're going to see another extra base hit. And it's going to be another double. 3 doubles this far.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 24.
Billy Bats up next.
You're up.
And that's out to the right fielder. Runner advances to third on the flyout.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Roy McRoids Jr. up with a runner in scoring
96.
position. Foxes look to take the lead back with a runner on third and only 1 out.
Off the plate.
Dribbler to the pitcher. Pitcher throws home. Oh, and the runner hesitated so they couldn't get the tag out. Run will score, and that's a sacrifice RBI there. Doug Britton up next. 1 for 3 with a solo jack.
Deer right.
And a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ball inside. Nope, inside.
2-2 count to Doug Britton. And that's a pop-up in the infield.
You're up.
Played by the catcher for out number 3, but the Foxes do take the lead back on that sacrifice RBI. Del Rio and Rivera are going to be the first 2 up.
Number 0.
Del Rio's 1 for 2 with a single.
Nope, that's high. Deer right. Strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-2 count. And a high fly ball into left center. Looks like the left fielder's going to get in under it. Not enough carry. Mojo Rising without number 1.
Number 27.
Herbert Rivera 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Oh, and he lifts this one to deep right. Herbert Rivera with the solo jack to right field. 386-foot jack by Herbert Rivera. Great hit there.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Nope, high. Deer right. Deer right.
1-2 count here to Greg Lowe.
That's outside.
Watches ball 2.
Strike three. Go.
And that's going to be a strikeout.
The pitcher, number 24.
Madden Acevedo up. 0 for 1, been hit by a pitch.
Steve Wright. Deer right. Strike three.
And a strikeout looking for out number 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 35.
Deacon Nickens, 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk.
Nope, that's high.
Hits it into the gap in left center. Then around first, going for second. And that's going to be a double.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Thomas Noble up 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And we're going to see a pitching change.
1.
Big, tasty, awesome meat.
Be right. Nope, inside.
Just sounds like a name that needs to be on the man meats. Get to the second baseman, throw to first for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Big Tasty. Gotta have it in all caps. Can't do with these non-capitalized letters on his name. It's gotta be Big Tasty.
Nope, that's high. Steve
3-0 here. Got an 8-8 all even ball game here in the 6th inning, and that's a walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 14.
Taggart to the plate, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Runners on the corners with only 1 out. Foxes want to take this lead back
Ball
again.
inside.
Get down the line. They called it fair. That wasn't across the line yet, but alrighty then. That was a fair ball and an out apparently. The ball was still on the right side of the line when that man grabbed it. Hit to the second baseman, throw to first. That's out number 3. New player coming into pitch. New player.
Now batting, the short.
People running out of names already? Got a new player?
Ball outside. Be right. Steve Wright.
1-2 count here to Leroy. And he strikes out.
Now batting,
Gave him the name play too. Come on. Can't strike out, man.
Be right.
Anthony Layton up.
Nope, high. Be right.
He's just spectating right now. 1-2 count.
That's inside.
Oh, pops it up to the second baseman for out number 2. Darryl Strawberry back up.
fielder, number 17.
Steve Wright.
Hit to the second baseman. Throw to first, out number 3. After a lot of scoring early, this game's starting to speed up. We're going into the 7th inning, tied at 8.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Mojo Rising has 2 doubles and 2 singles.
Be right.
Mojo Rising, more like draft stock rising. Those 4 hits are nasty. See if he can get his 5th. He does up the middle. We've got a 5-hit ball game from Mojo Rising. We're only in the 7th inning.
Now batting,
5
the second
hits.
baseman, number 24.
How many different pitchers has he faced? 2, 4? 3 pitchers? 4 pitchers? 5 hits. That's incredible.
Ball inside.
Throw to first, safe on the pickoff attempt. Oh, the first baseman can't handle it. We're seeing a lot of errors here, and that's safe at first.
Now batting,
On the air,
shortstop,
Roy McRoyds Jr. 0 for 4 with an RBI.
96.
2 runners on, no outs, has a chance to get another RBI here. Oh, and he lays one down in a sacrifice. Throw to first for the first out, but the runners do advance.
The catcher,
With
number
Doug Britton at the plate,
84.
1 for 4 with a solo jack. Catcher can't handle it. Goes home. Oh, they call a tag? What? He wasn't even facing the runner. That was wow. Ball off the wall, but a run will score there. Despite the terrible calling by the umpires, we do have a run crossed from the Foxes. I've never seen someone with a between the legs tag like that, but apparently that's what they're saying happened at home plate. That was something else. Seeing some crazy stuff here in the minors. Out number 3, grabbed by the shortstop, Leroy. Foxes take a 9-8 lead on that one-run score.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22.
Did you see the tag, though, Weston? He wasn't even facing the runner. Out number 1.
The left fielder, number
Johnny Baseball to the plate. Popped up in shallow right center, going to be played by the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
I'm glad you saw that, Weston. I'm glad I'm not going crazy. I wasn't the only one to see it. Hit up the center. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting,
Herbert Rivera.
number 27.
One of the hot prospects here, 3 for 3 with a home run and 2 singles. Can he get his 4th base hit? And a strikeout. Going to the top of the 8th with Noble, Pushpin, and Taggart.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Noble's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Lifts it into left field. And Johnny Baseball plays it for out number 1.
The center fielder,
Pushpin with 4 walks.
96.
He's that kind of guy you put in leadoff just because you know he's going to be on base every at bat. Jesus, 4 walks. Lifts it into center. That one's carrying, but not far enough. Fly out to center for out number 2.
The third baseman,
Taggart is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. This is one of those games that's helping all the offensive players' stats, but all these pitchers are just thinking, man, is anybody going to draft me now? Damn right. We need more pitchers in this league. Don't worry, pitchers. You guys are still getting grabbed. That's out number 3. You're going to see another taste of Big Tasty.
That's inside.
Greg Lowe, 1 for 3 with a double. And I think that says 3 RBI. The screen's just a tad bit fuzzy, so I'm sorry if I mess up some of the stats here, guys. Strikeout. Ouch.
Now batting, the pitcher. Now batting.
No, you can't take out Big Tasty. Mina Malone coming in to pitch hit. Come on, Big Tasty would have done better than that. What are we doing?
The shortstop.
Get them signs up. We want Big Tasty. 2 outs. We got a foul ball.
That's down.
1-2 count here to Leroy. And he strikes out. Fred Riggins coming in. The Bears need to hold him here and try and score there in the bottom of the 9th. We've got a new player up to bat. 1-1 count. Make that 1-2. Hits a slow one to the second baseman. Throw to first. Gets out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder. Number 1.
Mr. Hits, Mojo Rising, 5 for 5 with 2 doubles and 3 singles.
That's inside.
Can we see him get a 6-hit ball game? And we do. 6 hits for Mojo Rising. 2 doubles, 4 singles. 6 for 6. This isn't something you ever see.
Number
6
24.
hits from one player. Incredible. Oh, takes second on the wild pitch. 2-1 count here to Billy Bats. 1 for 4 with a single and a run batted in. And hits it to first. put out at first, gets out number 2, but the runner does advance to third with Roy McRoyds Jr. at the
Number
plate.
96.
Off the plate.
Damn straight, call Cooperstown. Got to get that man in trying for something. Now hit up the center, will score another run for the Foxes. RBI single puts the Foxes up 10-8 here at the top of the ninth.
The catcher.
With Doug Britton
Number
coming up,
84.
home run, double, 2 runs batted in.
That's outside. All outside.
2-0 to Britton.
Steve Wright. Steve Wright.
Make that 2-2. And he hits it straight to the pitcher. Throw to first, gets out number 3. Ice Bears give up 1 run. They need to get 2 back here just to tie the game and push it into extras. They need 3 to win. With Anthony Layton up 2 for 4 with 2 singles.
11.
Steve Wright. Go, go. Steve Wright.
1-2 count.
Off the plate.
Make that 2-2. And lifts it into right, straight to the right fielder for out number 1. Darryl Strawberry to bat.
Number 17.
Steve Wright. Steve Wright.
Strike 2. And hits the third baseman. Throw to first. Gets out number 2.
Now batting.
Chad Stinson up 1 for 4 with a 2-run jack.
22.
Steve Wright. Steve Wright.
0-2 to Stinson.
Strike three.
And he swings and misses for strike 3. The Foxes pull out the win in a back and forth game. 10-8. Had a lot of offense in this game. 27 hits and 18 runs scored. Welcome back into the second matchup between the Ice Bears and the Foxes. First up to bat will be Bruce Leroy.
That's inside. That's inside.
Got Alexis Hawkins on the mound.
Straight. Ball high.
Isn't Alexis Hawkins in the majors? Can someone in chat answer that for me? I'm just genuinely curious.
Number 11. That's up. Ball inside.
Got a 2-0 count with 1 out here to Anthony Layton.
Straight. Strike. Ball 4. Take your base. Now batting, the right fielder, number 17. Lineup.
I'm sorry, Beefcake. I didn't mean to mess it up for you. Back with you guys for the second matchup between the Ice Bears and the Foxes. Just had to fix that little technical difficulty there. Out number one, we got Anthony Layton coming up.
Number 11.
Oh, and it gets by the left fielder. He can't handle it. Runner gets a double out of that.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Darryl Strawberry
17.
to the plate with a runner on second and one out. Hits it up the center. That's going to be a base hit. Will the runner score? Runner's rounding third, going home. And the throw is not in time.
Now batting,
Going to be an RBI single for Darryl Strawberry.
number 22.
Chad Stinson to the plate. Doug Britton in the chat. Game 3 of this 2-game set. Hey, we didn't get very far in that other one. Don't count that.
Number 28.
Johnny Baseball to the plate.
Although. Steve Wright.
Johnny Baseball looking for his pitch. He's got a 2-1 count. Didn't like that one either. We got a 2-2 count. Oh, couldn't get a hold of it. That's out number 3. 1-run scores for the Ice Bears. We've got Rising, Bats, and Royds Jr. Let's see if Rising can keep that hitting streak going. 6 for 6 in the last game. Oh, a deep hit to right field, but not far enough. Strawberry catches it and is the man on fire that finally stopped the mojo rising. 1-0 count to Billy Bats. Swing and a miss.
That's inside.
That's a base hit. Gets down in front of the center fielder.
Now batting,
Roy McRoyds Jr. up.
number
Runner on
96.
first. 1 out. Pops it up in foul territory. Going to be played by the catcher. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher,
Doug Britton to the plate.
84.
That's inside. Right. Nope. Nope.
Lifts it into left. Drops foul. Liking pulling it to the left there. Going to drop again. Got a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on first. Oh, and that one's lifted behind home plate. Going to be playable by the catcher, and that's out number 3. Top of the second sees Roberto Del Ria, Herbert Rivera, and Greg Lowe.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Right.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ball inside. Nope, outside.
Full count here to Del Rio.
Right, right.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Not very happy about it.
The catcher,
Herbert Rivera coming up.
27.
And it's hit up the center. Shortstop can't handle it. Gonna reach base.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Greg Lowe.
Steve Wright.
Hit to the second baseman, throws second for 1, throw to first, gets the double play, and that is out number 3. Bottom of the second, we'll see Nickens, Noble, and Pushpin.
Now batting,
One lone run is the difference as the Ice Bears lead 1-0.
number 35.
Nope, that's low. Be right. Ball outside.
2-1 count here to Deacon.
Off the plate. Nope. Take the
And
base.
Deacon takes a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 79.
Fouled off from Thomas Noble. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Charlton Higgins is settling in here.
Right there.
Strike out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 96.
Doug Britton, you saw that DP action. Everybody loves the DP. Jeb Pushpin at the plate. Looking at a 2-0 count.
Nope.
Make that 3-0 to Pushpin.
Be right.
Oh, and skies it into center, but that's going to be playable. Fly out for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Taggart to the plate.
number 14.
Runner on first with 2 outs.
Nope, that's high. Nope, high. Steve Wright. Be right.
Full count, Peter
Take
Taggart.
your base.
And he's walked.
Now batting, the pitcher, number
Ray
23.
Deakness to the plate. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Gets it to the second baseman, throw to first. Gets out number 3. The Bears get out of the jam. And they see Higgins, Leroy, and Layton coming up.
Now batting, the pitcher, number
Orinoco,
21.
welcome into the stream.
Be right. That's high.
2-1 count here to Charlton Higgins. Hits to the second baseman. Throw to first. Gets out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
Bruce Leroy to the plate. Skies it into foul territory.
Be right. That's inside. Nope, that's high.
Got a pop up in the infield.
You're up.
That's going to drop for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Last game was an offensive explosion. This game, we're seeing a pitcher's duel. Complete 180 from last game. Still early, we could see a lot happen, though. Anthony Layton, 1 for 1 with a double. And he's looking at a 2-1 count.
Be right.
Hits it over to the second baseman, throw to first. Out number 3. Coming to the bottom of the third, Mojo Rising, Billy Bats, and Roy McRoids Jr.
Now back, the left fielder, number 1.
Mojo Rising 0 for 1 after going 6 for 6 in the last game, and he pops it up in the infield.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Billy Bats up 1 for 1 with a single.
24.
Hits it over the first baseman, and that's going to drop fair. Going to make it all the way to the wall, and he's going for 2. Strawberry with the throw. Runner gets down, and he is safe at second.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 96.
That's outside.
1-1 count here to Roy McRoids Jr. with a runner on second and only 1 out.
Steve Wright.
Oh, strikeout looking for out number 2.
Now batting,
Doug Britton to the plate with a runner in scoring position.
84.
Foxes could even up this game.
Nope, inside.
2-2 count here to Doug Britton. And he hits it over the third baseman with a drop, and it's foul. Just over the line. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 innings in the books. We've got an Ice Bears lead by a score of 1-0.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Darryl Strawberry
number
up
17.
has a single and that lone
Number
run
17.
with his RBI.
That's high. Steve Wright.
Looking for his pitch. He's got a 1-2 count. Swings, puts it up the middle, but played by the shortstop. And
Now
out.
batting, the third baseman, number 22.
Guide into deep center. It's carrying. And it's off the wall. Got a double.
Now batting, the left
Johnny Baseball
fielder,
to the plate next.
number 28.
Oh, hit to the pitcher. Pitcher plays it. Throws to first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Roberto Del Rio 0 for 1. Oh, wild pitch. Catcher can't handle it. And the runner has to stay at second. 2-0 to Del Rio. Ray Deakness has settled in. Giving up 1 earned, but he's having a good game so far. That's 2-2. And the pitch to Del Rio.
Outside.
Watches it. Full count. Skies it into foul territory, and that one's going to hang up there. Third baseman's running for it. And he's got it for out number 3. Bottom of the fourth, we'll see Deacon Nickens, Thomas Noble, and Jeb Pushpin.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 35.
Off the plate.
Strikeout for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 79.
Steve Wright. Ball inside.
1-1 count with 1 out to Thomas Noble.
That's inside. That's fair.
Hits it fair, played by the first baseman, throw it to the pitcher, and that's out number 2.
The center
Jeb
fielder,
Pushpin 0 for 1.
number 96.
That one's going to be skied into the top of the infield there. Played by the shortstop, and that's out number 3. Coming to the top of the 5th, and a pitcher's duel. 1-0 Ice Bears.
Now batting, the
Herbert
catcher,
Rivera to the plate,
number
1 for 1 with a
27.
single.
Right. Strike three. You're up.
Strikeout for out number 1.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7.
Be right. Ball inside. Steer right.
1-2 count here to Greg Lowe. And he pops it up in the infield.
You're up.
Pitcher catches it for out number 2.
Now batting the pitcher, number 21.
Charlton Higgins to the plate. Hits it right to the second baseman with a diving grab. What a play for out number 3.
Now batting
Peter
the
Taggart up for the
third
Foxes.
baseman, number 14.
Be right. Ball outside.
1-1 count here to Taggart.
Be right.
He watches one down the middle. That takes the next one into the gap between the shortstop and third baseman, and that is a single.
Now batting the pitcher, number 20. Now batting number 1.
Chico Webster will come in to pinch hit.
Be right.
Hit to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to second for 1. Throw to first, gets the double play.
Now batting the left fielder, number 1.
Steve High.
Second baseman throws to first, and that's a quick 3 outs there for the Ice Bears. And we've we have Alexis Hawkins coming in to relief pitch.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11.
She was getting into this game one way or another.
Go inside. Be right.
1-2 count to Bruce Leroy.
Little ball. Strike three.
Strikeout for Hawkins.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11.
These minor leaguers can take this as a challenge. If they get hits off of her, they can say, hey, well, I got hits off a big leaguer.
Be right.
Full count here to Anthony Layton,
Ball four. Take a base.
and that's a walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 17.
That's outside. Off the plate.
2-0 count here to Strawberry. And he bloops it in front of the pitcher. Hawkins throws the second for 1, and safe at first. They
Now
cannot pull the double
batting the
play.
third baseman, number 22.
2 outs here to Chad Stinson with a runner on first. He's 1 for 2 with a double.
Nope, that's inside. Be right.
Hits it up the center, and that's going to be a base hit. Runners on
Now
first and
batting
second,
the
2 outs
left
for
fielder,
Johnny Baseball.
Number 28.
Steve Wright. All low. Nope, that's low.
2-1 count to Johnny Baseball.
Steer right.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he skies it high in right center, but that will drop. Went higher than it carried, and that's out number 3. Still have a 1-0 lead for the Ice Bears as we come into the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting the second baseman,
Billy Bats, 2 for 2 with a double and a single.
24.
Nope, that's outside.
2-1 count to Billy,
Be right.
and he watches strike 2.
Be out.
Strikeout number 5 for Charlton Higgins.
The shortstop,
Have a game wide
number
open. Roy McRoyds Jr. 0 for 2. And hits it straight to the left fielder for out number 2.
Now back, the catcher,
Doug Britton to the plate.
number 84.
Be right. Be right.
0-2 count to Britton.
Nope. Outside. All high.
Make that a 2-2 count. Broken bat. Foul ball.
That's inside.
Got a full count here to Britton. Drops in and he hits a foul. Britton hits it to first. Del Rio runs it to the bag for out number 3. 6 innings of scoreless ball so far for Higgins. Having a fantastic game.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Steve Wright. Off the plate. Be right.
1-2 count here to Del Rio.
Right, right.
And another strikeout for Hawkins.
Now batting, the catcher, number 27.
Herbert Rivera up next, 1 for 2 with a single.
Be right. Steve Wright. Right there. Out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit up the center, and that's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Charlton
number
Higgins to the
21.
plate. Oh, hit up the center, but the pitcher can't handle it. And he's safe.
Now batting, the
Runners on first
shortstop,
and second for
number
Bruce
11.
Leroy as the Ice Bears look to extend this lead. Gonna need some 2-out runs here from Leroy. Foul ball hits off the wall.
Be right. Right, right.
Strikeout for Leroy. 2 runners left on. We come to the bottom of the 7th with Nickens, Noble, and Pushpan.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 35.
Right.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hits it on the ground to the left fielder. Gonna reach on a single.
Now batting, the
Thomas
first
Noble
baseman,
coming up with a runner on
number
first.
79.
All inside. Be right.
Watches strike 1.
Be right. All outside.
2-2 count here to Thomas Noble. And he hits it into the gap in right center. It's going to get down, but it's playable by Strawberry. Runner around second going for third. And safe. We've now got runners on the corners after that single.
The center fielder, number 96.
Jeb Pushpin up with runners on the corners. Foxes have an opportunity to tie it up and possibly take the lead. Oh, and it's a wild pitch. The runner's going for home. And safe. We have a tie ball game on a wild pitch. Tough play there for Charlton Higgins. Looks like they scored it as an error, not a wild pitch either. So he is not hit with an earned run.
No ball four.
And now gives up a walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 14.
Off the plate. Be right.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Nope, inside.
Taggart with a 2-1 count. Runners on first and
Nope,
second.
that's high. Be right.
And they pull off the double play.
Now batting, the
Alexis
pitcher,
Hawkins at the bat.
number 45.
See how much Hawkins has learned from the big leaguers. See if she can hit. And she can hit. Drops in front of the left fielder, and Hawkins reaches first with a run scoring.
Now back.
The 2-run score there, actually. Let me take a look at that scoreboard.
Number 24.
Madden Acevedo will come in for Charlton Higgins, and only a 1-run score. So we have a 2-1 ball game. The Foxes lead.
Ball inside.
Three 1 count. Mojo rising. And that's out number 3. And now without giving up 2 runs as the Foxes take the lead.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Anthony
11.
late into the plate. 1 for 2 with a double and a walk.
Oh, that's high.
Looks like Alexis Hawkins is going to go the distance and play the rest of this game. Get to the second baseman for out number 1.
The right fielder, number
Darryl
17.
Strawberry up 1 for 3 with a single and a run batted in.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22.
1 out for Chad Stinson as he hits it right by the second baseman. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Johnny
28.
Baseball to the plate. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And that is a infield fly.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Del Rio up has that tense mojo going.
Strike. Nope.
1-1 count to Del Rio.
Strike. Strike 3.
And a swing and a miss for out number 3. Bottom of the 8th sees the Foxes up 2-1. They bring Bats, McRoyds, and Britton to the
the
plate.
second baseman.
Bats is 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Hit to the second baseman, throw to first, gets out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 96.
Steve Wright.
0-2 count to Roy McRoyds Jr.
That's down.
Hit to the second baseman again, throw to first, gets out number 2.
Now batting, the
Doug
catcher,
Britton to the plate.
number 84.
And we've got a fly ball in the infield for out number 3. Last chance here for the Ice Bears to make that comeback.
Now batting, the
Herbert Rivera up
number
1 for 3 with a single.
27.
And Alexis Hawkins is still on the mound. Hit to the first baseman. Out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
Greg Lowe up to bat 1 for 3 with a single. And pop up in the infield. Played by Hawkins. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, now batting, number 7.
Scarlett Shisho will pinch hit. Or Shiso, sorry.
That's outside.
2-0 to Shiso. Hit to the second baseman. Second baseman throws to first. And we have ball game. Foxes win 2-1 on the back of Alexis Hawkins. This game's off 15 hits and 3 runs scored. Next up, the two-game series between the cornholes and the fastballs.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9.
First up to the plate, Reed Johnson.
That's high. Be right. That's inside.
2-2 count here to Reed Johnson.
Strike three. You're up.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. First out of the ball game is a strikeout. Next up, Spud Perkins.
Nope, that's high. Be right.
And fouled off by Perkins. Hit to the shortstop.
You're up.
Throw to first, gets out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17.
Emerson McKillies. And that's out number 3. Bottom of the first, we'll see Vinny D, Wade Bongs, and Skylar Hoggins.
The
Skylar Hoggins,
center
Hoggins.
fielder, number 12.
Be right.
Crumbopulous Geronimo. I love that name.
Nope, outside. Be right.
Crumbopulous.
Strike three.
With the strikeout, Crumbopulous can
Now
deal.
batting, the third baseman, number
Wade Bongs.
Off the plate. Nope, that's high. Steve High.
Nothing says badass like a name like Bongs.
Look.
And that's a walk.
Now batting, the left
Skylar
fielder,
Hawkins to the plate, not
number
Hoggins.
4.
Be right. Right.
Attempted steal here.
Be up.
And throw gets the runner for out number 2.
There you go.
Watches strike 3 for out number 3. Allen, McCracken, and Kaplan do
Now
up.
batting, the center fielder, number 66.
Steve High.
0-1 count here to Allen.
Ball high. Ball outside.
Fly ball into left center. Fielders look like they were going to run into each other, but left fielder plays it for out number 1.
Number
Phil
5.
McCracken.
Nope, that's outside. Off the plate. Be right.
2-1 count to McCracken. Oh, and he releases the Kraken, but it's foul.
Nope, that's high.
Full count here to Phil.
Strike right.
Philly swings and misses for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Firecracker Kaplan. Foul ball. Oh, line drive and a diving play at first for out number 3. Razor Kuntz, Eric Davis, and what the fuck?
Now batting,
Razor
the catcher,
Kuntz.
number 42.
Be right.
I'm sorry. 0-1 to Razor Kuntz.
That's low. Ball high.
Razor Kuntz is looking at 3 balls,
Take your base.
and that's a walk. Take that cunt on a walk.
The second baseman, number
Eric Davis up to bat.
55.
And it gets over the second baseman and into the gap. We're going to see an extra base hit here. The runner goes home, and we see the fastballs take a 1-0 lead on the RBI double.
Right fielder, number 3.
Nope, nope. Be right.
Out number 1, but the runner will advance to third.
Now back, the shortstop, number 34.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The runner scores. We've got a 2-0 ball game. Ball rolls fair. Pitcher plays it. Throw to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20.
Vladdy Guerrero III. First 3 Vladdies made it to the bigs. First 3, however many. But here we are with Vladdy Guerrero III in the Big Head Baseball League. We got some big names here. And a strikeout for out number 3. Vladdy not living up to the family name, unfortunately.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14.
Algol Castro.
Steve right.
Nubber Rhubarb pitching a gem so far. And as I say that, we see a hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
Donnie Danks to the plate. And hit up the center. We're going to see another base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, number
Runners on
59.
first and second for Crumbopulous Geronimo. Oh, foul ball. Another bunt attempt. Throw to first. It gets the out, but the runner does
Now
advance.
batting, the left fielder, number 9.
Runners do advance. We got them on second and third.
Be right.
Cornholes look to even up this game. They got 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. And hits it to third. 1 runner will advance, but they got the second out, and a run scores. Spud Perkins to the plate with a runner on second. 2 outs, and we've got a 2-1 fastballs lead.
Steve right.
Skies it into left center, Spud Perkins. And that's a 2-run blast for Spud Perkins to give the Cornholes a 3-2 lead. 430 feet for Spud Perkins. What a blast.
Now batting, the
Cornholes
first
take their
baseman,
first lead of the
number
game.
17.
Nope, that's inside.
Emerson McKillie's up after that home run.
That's right.
2-1 to Emerson.
That's inside.
Make that 3-1.
Be right.
Full count. And he pops it up in the infield. Out number 3, but not without some runs across. Cornholes take a 3-2 lead as we come to the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the pitcher, number
Nubber Rhubarb at the plate.
43.
Be right. Nope.
Popped up in foul territory. Can the catcher get to it? Will not. Drops foul.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Vinny D.
12.
Plate.
Outside. Steve right. Nope, inside.
2-1 count here to Vinny D.
Be right. Strike 3.
Strikeout for out number 2.
Now batting, the third
Wade
baseman,
Bongs
number
to the plate.
26.
Ooh, nearly hits him. 0-1. It's into foul territory as we've got a 1-2 count for Wade Bongs. Hits to the first baseman, runs it to the bag, and that is out number 3. Due up in the top of the 4th, we've got Allen, McCracken, and Kaplan.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 66.
Hits to the shortstop, throw to first, out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5.
Phil McCracken. 1-1 count to Philly.
Ball inside.
2-2. Hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's getting a lot of play today. Throw to first, out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Firecracker Kaplan.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Fouled off. First baseman tries to play it, but no success. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3-2 cornholes as we go into the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting,
Skylar Hawkins to the plate.
fielder, number 4.
That's low. Oh, that's inside. Steve Wright.
2-1 count to Hawkins. Fouled off. 2-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 42.
Razor Cunts to the plate.
That's down.
1-2 count. And the catcher plays it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
Eric Davis up, has an RBI double.
Oh, that's high. Nope, high.
2-1 to Eric Davis.
Steve Wright.
Watches strike 2. And pops it up in the infield. Out number 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14.
Algo Castro to the plate, 1-for-1 with a single.
That's inside. All high. Nope, that's high. Ball four. Take your base.
Batter walks.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Donnie
number
Danks,
13.
1-for-1 with a single. Has a runner on first with no outs. And hits the shortstop. Played second for 1. First gets the double play
Now batting, the pitcher,
from
number
Populous
59.
Geronimo. Fouled off.
Right.
0-2 to Crumbopulous.
That's inside.
And he watches the ball.
Right, right.
And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fabrizi, Washington, and Vladdy coming up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 3.
Right. Nope, that's low. Nope, that's high.
2-1 to Fabrizi.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And powers it into right field, but it's played for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Washington to the
number
plate.
34.
Steve Wright.
0-2 to Washington.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Seeing a lot of strikeouts from these pitchers.
The first baseman, number 27.
That's inside. Right. Nope, nope.
Pops it up behind home plate. Carries foul.
That's low.
Popped up in the infield and played by the pitcher for out number 3. Top of the 6th sees the Cornhole still in the lead, 3-2. Johnson, Perkins,
The left fielder.
first.
Number 9.
Johnson and Perkins.
Ball inside. That's high.
2-0 to Johnson.
Right. Right.
2-2.
Right.
And he watches strike 3.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Spud Perkins
Number
coming up
2.
after that huge 2-run home run that put the Cornholes in the lead.
Right.
Strike 1 to Perkins.
That's outside. Right.
Swing and a miss, 1-2 count. And hits it in between the shortstop and third baseman, and that's going to be a base hit for Spud Perkins.
Now batting, the first baseman. Number 17.
Nope. Inside. Right. Nope. That's high.
2-1 to McKillies.
Right.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ball inside. There you go.
And watches strike 3 for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 66.
Right. Left. Right. Right.
Runner steals second.
Right. Right.
And strikeout for out number 3, making the steal pointless. Coming to the bottom of the 6th with Rhubarb, D, and Bongs.
Now batting, the pitcher. Now batting, number 20.
Rog Yamagans. Coming up to pinch hit. Rog Yamagans.
Right.
Rog Yamagans.
Right. Hope that's inside. Nope. Outside. Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Vinny D to the plate.
Number 12.
Right. Ball high. Right. Off the plate.
2-2 to Vinny D. Hits to the second baseman, throw to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman. Number
Wade Bongs back to the
26.
plate. Hits it down the line and left. Foul ball.
Nope.
High fly ball and left. And we've got a home run for the fastballs. That's the equalizer. Ties this game at 3-3.
Now batting, the left fielder. Number
Skylar Hawkins to the plate.
That's outside.
Hits to the shortstop.
You're up.
Throw to first. Out number 3. Jules Livingston will come into pitch.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number 5.
Phil McCracken up to the plate.
Right. Nope. Inside.
Hits it over shortstop. Rolls to the wall in left center. And that's going to be a double for Phil McCracken.
Now batting, the catcher. Number 5.
Firecracker Kaplan at the plate.
Off the plate. Nope. That's high.
3-0 to Kaplan.
Nope. Ball 4.
And that's a walk.
right fielder, number 14.
Skied into right field for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
Steve Wright.
Runners on first and second with 1 out for Donnie Danks. Pops it up behind home plate and caught for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 45.
Billy Big hits to the shortstop and gets out number 3. Domingo Flail coming into pitch. Got a tie ball game 3-3 coming into the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 42.
Shortstop plays it to first for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Eric Davis up 1 for 2 with an RBI double.
Steve Wright.
Quickly behind 0-2.
Foul ball.
Chops it foul.
That's down.
Pops it up into the infield. And that's out number 2.
now batting, the
DZ
right
Fabrizi.
number 3.
That's inside. Ball outside.
2-0 to Fabrizi. Hits the shortstop to first. Out number 3. Tight ball game right now, 3-3 coming into the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Reed Johnson up
number 9.
first. 0 for 3 with a run batted in. Hit up the center, and that's going to be a base hit. It's been a while since we've had one of those.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Spud
number
Perkins, 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and 2 runs batted in.
Nope, that's inside. Off the plate.
Out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman. Now batting, number 99.
Steve Wright. Steve Wright.
Barron fudge up, and he strikes out for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 66.
Ball inside.
Popped up behind home plate.
You're up.
Out number 3.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Washington
now
up,
in the game,
0 for 2 so far
number
today,
13.
and Tim York. It's going to be, looks like a defensive replacement.
Nope, inside.
Fair ball, played off the wall, and it's only going to be a single. The runner stayed at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 27.
That's outside. Steve Wright. Nope, high. Steve Wright.
2-2 count here to Vladdy Guerrero.
That's inside.
home run. 2-run blast from Vladdy to give fastballs the lead. 420 feet. 5-3 lead for the fastballs.
Number 41.
Right. That's high.
Fouled off. We've got a 1-2 count here to Jules Livingston.
There you go.
And a strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 12.
Nope, that's high. Steve Wright. Little ball. Strike three, you're up.
Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Nope, nope. Ball inside.
2-2 count here to Wade Bongs with 2 outs.
Strike three.
And that's a strikeout for out number 3. Top of the 9th sees McCracken, Kaplan, and Castro as the Cornholes try and make a comeback.
The shortstop, number 5.
Skies it into left center. We'll get under the left fielder as he catches it for out number
Now
1.
batting, the first baseman, number 5.
Be right. Nope, that's low. That's down. Nope, outside.
3-1 count to Firecracker. Fouls it off. Got a full count. Blooper. Drops right in front of the shortstop. Throw to first. Gets out number 2. One out left for the Cornholes.
Number 14.
With Ogle Castro coming up.
Be right.
Hit up the center, and that's going to be a base hit. Cornholes still get to play baseball for a little bit longer in this game.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
And that's going to be a pop-up. And that's all she wrote for this game here. At number 3, fastballs win 5-3. Game saw 11 hits and 8 runs scored.
center fielder, number 12.
Second game of the series sees Vinny D up first with Adam Winwright pitching.
No, inside. Ball outside. D-Rod.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
One down, Wade bongs up. Throw to first gets him. Out number 2. Skylar Hawkins coming to the plate.
No, inside. Strike.
Quick top of the first. We see Johnson, Perkins, and McKillies in the bottom of the first.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ball, that's outside. Foul off.
Fouled off, 1-1 count.
D-Rod. You're out.
Looped into shallow right and caught by the second baseman for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 2.
That's up.
1-1 count.
D-Rod. Ball outside.
2-2. And it's hit up the center for a base hit.
Now batting, the first
Emerson
baseman,
McKillies up next with a runner on first and 1 out.
D-Rod.
Oh, caught by the first baseman in foul territory for out number 2. Gregory Allen to the plate.
66.
Skied into left center. And that's going to be a home run, 2-run blast. Will give the Cornholes the lead. 408 feet. Gregory Allen.
Now batting, the
Bill
shortstop,
McCracken up next following the 2-run home run.
5.
D-Rod. D-Rod.
Skied into right center. That's going to get to the wall. But it drops early and the runner's only able to get 1 bag.
Now batting, the
Firecracker Kaplan up next with a runner on first and 2 outs. Hit to the first baseman, mishandled. Throws to the pitcher and gets out number 3 just in time. But the Cornholes put 2 runs across as we come into the top of the second.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Razor Cunts to the
42.
plate.
No, high. Ball outside.
3-0 here.
Ball 4.
And that's the first walk of the day.
Now batting, the second
Eric Davis
baseman,
coming up with a runner on
number
first and no
55.
outs.
D-Rod. High.
Hit to the first baseman, runs into the bag, and that's out number 1, but the runner does advance to second.
The right fielder, number 3.
Hit to the pitcher, mishandled, throws to third, and they're going to try and catch the guy running between second and third. Looks like he's a little bit faster than the fielders there. He's gonna last a minute. Turns around, McCracken runs him down, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Heck of an
number
exchange there, but
34.
they caught him. Fielder's choice gets the guy that was on
Ball,
second.
that's up.
We got 2 outs here for Mark Washington.
That's down.
Hit up the center, and that's going to be a base hit. 2 on, 2 outs for the fastballs as Vladdy Guerrero comes to the plate.
27.
No, high. Ball, that's low. No, high. D-Ride.
Full count here to Vladdy Guerrero with 2 on, 2 out.
Take your base.
Runners go, but the batter is walked, and we've got bases loaded with 2 outs for the
Number
pitcher.
39.
D-Ride. D-Ride. That's high.
1-2 count here to the pitcher.
Steve.
And a strikeout looking as the bases loaded are wasted.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Hoggle
number
Castro up.
14.
D-Ride.
Cornhole's up 2-0 still. And it's skied into left field. It's got a lot of carry to it. And Hoggle Castro with a solo blast hitting the upper deck of left field. 428 feet of the second deck. Great hit by Castro, and he puts the Cornholes up 3-0.
Third baseman, number 13.
Ball. D-Ride. D-Ride.
1-2 count to Donnie Danks. Ooh, nearly hits him 2-2.
Pow.
And strikeout looking.
Now batting,
Adam Winwright to the plate.
number 15.
First at bat.
D-Ride. Outside.
Winwright skies it into right field. The fielder will get under it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Reed Johnson to the
number
plate.
9.
2 outs, no one on.
That's outside. No.
2-1 to Johnson. Skies it into right field, and it gets down. That's going to be a base hit for Reed Johnson.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2.
No, that's low.
2 outs, runner on first for Spud Perkins.
D-Ride. D-Ride. Ball, that's inside.
2-2 to Perkins. Watches strike 3, and that's going to be the end of the inning. Cornholes put 1 across, and coming in the top of the third, they're up 3-0.
Now batting, the center
Vinny D
fielder,
to the plate.
number 12.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No, inside.
Popped up in the infield. Played by the shortstop. Out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Wade Bong is at the plate.
Ball, high.
Popped up behind home plate.
He's out.
For out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4.
Skylar Hawkins up. Adam Winwright with a great start so far.
D-Ride.
Only 1 hit allowed and 3 strikeouts. So he tries to close out this top of the third. Hit to the first baseman, runs into the bag, and that's out number 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17.
Emerson McKillie's up to bat.
That's outside. Ball, that's outside. No, that's high.
3-0 to McKillie's.
D-Ride.
And pops it up. Shortstop plays it.
You're out.
Out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Gregory Allen up.
number
Had a
16.
2-run blast in his last at bat. showing why he bats cleanup in this
Nope,
lineup.
that's high.
2-1. And pops it up in the infield.
Nope.
Played by the pitcher. Phil McCracken up next. 1-for-1 with a single. Got 2 outs, no one on.
Ball inside. D-Rod. D-Rod.
2-2 to Phil.
Nope, that's inside.
We've got a full count.
Take your base.
And too high. That's going to be a walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Kaplan up
5.
next, 0-for-1.
He's out.
And gets out number 3. Top of the 4th has Razor, Davis, and
Now
Fabrizi.
batting, the catcher, number 42.
Ball outside. D-Rod. Good.
1-2 count to Razor. And hits it by the second baseman into the gap and right. Gonna be a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 55.
Eric Davis fouls it off. He's got a runner on first with no
That's
outs.
inside. D-Rod.
Hitman Holdorf, welcome into the stream.
Ball
1-2 count to
outside.
Davis. 2-2.
Foul.
And fouled off.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
Seeing a duel here between Davis and Winwright.
Ball.
Full count. And hit to the first baseman, but he can't handle it. Throws to the pitcher. Oh, he actually throws to second, but
Now
not in
batting, the
time.
right fielder, number 3.
DZ Fabrizi up, runners on first and second with no outs.
Ball outside.
2-0. And skies it into left. It's carrying, and that's a 3-run blast from DZ Fabrizi. 408 feet. That ties this ball game at 3. Brand new ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Next up,
34.
Mark Washington, 1-for-1 with a single.
Nope, that's high.
Hit to the third baseman. Throw to first. Gets out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladdy
number
Guerrero up.
27.
That's
He's
outside.
walked in his only at bat today.
Whoa.
2-0.
That's outside.
Make that 3-0.
D-Rod. Ball 4.
And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 39.
Pitcher is up with 1 out, runner on first.
D-Rod.
Looks like the pitcher's going to try and lay down a bunt.
Nope, inside.
Move that runner up.
D-Rod.
Hit to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to second, gets 1, throw to first. Double play off of the attempted sacrifice. Very good heads-up play there by the pitcher to get to it in time and initiate the double play.
Now batting,
Everybody loves some
the
DP
right
action.
Fielder, number 14.
Ogle Castro up. And he blasts another one. Could we see Castro's second home run of the day? Oh, and it's off the wall.
10.
Does pull a double out of it, though.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
Donnie Dank's up. The runner on second, he hits to first. Runs it to the bag, and that's out number 1, but the runner does advance to third. And the pitcher up with a chance to give himself the lead again. Wainwright could put himself in territory to win this if he can hit this run home.
Foul ball.
Hits a foul on the right side. We got an 0-2 count to Wainwright.
Ball high.
and pops it up. Going to be played by the catcher for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Reed Johnson, 1 for 2 with a single.
Ball high. Ball that's low.
2-1 to Reed Johnson.
No, that's high.
Make that 3-1. And he hits it up the center. A run will score. Reed Johnson with the RBI single puts the Cornholes up 4-3.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Spud Perkins up next.
Number 2.
1 for 2 with a single.
Outside.
Huge fly ball by Spud Perkins, but the left fielder gets under it for out number 3. Not without some damage done as the Cornholes take the lead back 4-3.
Now batting, the
First up for the
center fielder,
fastballs,
number
Vinny D. 0-2 to Vinny D.
Take your man.
Oh, and they beat him. The 0-2 count, you gotta think that's unintentional, but man, it doesn't make it hurt any less.
26.
Wade bongs up with a runner on first. It's to the shortstop. Shortstop initiates a double play, and they finish it.
Now batting,
2 outs.
The left fielder, number
Skylar
4.
Hawkins up with no one on and 2 outs.
No, inside.
Play by the pitcher, throw to first, out number 3. Wainwright finishes up his 5th inning, 1 more, and he's got that quality start. McKillies, Allen, and McCracken do up.
The first baseman, number 17.
Foul ball. Strike.
Hit up the center, but straight to the center fielder
Now
for
batting,
number 1.
the center fielder, number
Gregory Allen up 1 for 2
66.
with a 2-run blast. Hits to the second baseman, throw to first, out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5.
D-Rod.
Fly ball into left, turning foul. It stays in play, and left fielder gets it for out number 3. Top of the 6th sees Razor, Davis, and Fabrizi. Fabrizi had that big home run earlier.
Now batting, the catcher, number 42.
Razor's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk.
That's low.
Wainwright's still in this ball game. They're letting him play even though he's already up over 75
That's
pitches.
inside.
I like to see it. Give the starters that time. Don't pull a Blake Snell on us. Oh, and it's hit to deep right. That's going to be a home run to tie the ball game again. I guess they should have pulled a Kevin Cash. I don't know.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Eric Davis coming up.
number 55.
And Adam Wainwright's still in after giving up the tying run.
D-Rod.
1-1 to Davis.
D-Rod.
Watches strike 2. And a broken bat. Goes to the shortstop. Throw to first for the
Now
out.
batting, the right fielder,
DZ
number
Fabrizi. 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run.
No, that's inside.
Played by the third baseman. Throws to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 34.
Strike.
Strike 1.
That's up.
Got a 1-1 count.
No, inside.
And that's ball 2.
D-Rod.
Guys at high into right field. It's carrying. But it looks like it's going to be playable. And it is. Out number 3. Wainwright escapes the 6th inning but gives up the tying run. We're looking at a 4-4 ball game coming into the bottom of the 6th. Kaplan up first.
No, that's high.
Both teams are letting these starters play through adversity, and I'm liking it. 4 earned on both of these pitchers, and they're both still in this ball game.
Foul.
Hit to the second baseman and an athletic play for out number
All
one.
right.
As Ogle comes up, home run, double, and a run batted in.
Go. That's high. That's low.
2-0 to Castro. Skies it into right, but that's going to be shallow right for out number two.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Donnie Danks up with 2 outs, no one on.
Low. Go. That's high. That's inside.
3-0 here to Donnie. And hits the shortstop, but he can't handle it. He's going to reach base.
Now batting.
Base runner on, Adam Winwright.
Now batting.
And here's the pinch hit. Billy Big Hits comes in for Adam Winwright.
That's high. Ball outside.
They just need to score a run, and then Winwright can still get that win. It's hit him.
They're out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 27.
Ball inside.
You guys can probably hear me, but I'm fixing my technical difficulties. I'll be back with you guys in a second. Got back just in time to see that home run and figure out who it was from. But, oh, the fastball with a home run.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 39.
Brings this game from a tie to a 5-4 fastballs lead. Michael Granson Jr. on relief pitching. And that's hit in between the first and second basemen for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 12.
Vinny D up 0 for 2 and has been hit by a pitch. Runner on first. Popped up in the infield. Sorry, that's actually foul. Catcher plays it out number 2.
Now
Out number 1.
The third baseman, number
Figure these
27.
numbers out one day. Wade bongs at the plate.
He's out.
Out number 2.
Now batting,
Tom Schaefer in the chat talking about Kirky out here scouting. Why do you think I'm calling these games? I got to figure these guys out. Oh, 1 to Skylar Hawkins, make that 0-2.
That's outside.
And that's a strikeout for out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, fastballs lead 5-4.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9.
Ball outside. Ball high.
2-2 here to Johnson. High fly ball into right field. And Reed Johnston with a game-tying home run. Just over the wall, 370 feet. We've got an even ball game, 5-5 in the 7th inning.
Now pitching, number 2.
Woody Person coming into relief pitch. Popped up in foul territory, but looks like it's going to get out of play. 0-2 here to Spud Perkins. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17.
You're out.
Hit to the first baseman on a line drive for out number 2. Gregory Allen, 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs.
Outside. Fair ball.
Hit down the line fair, played at first base, out number 3. Top of the 8th sees Razor Davis and Fabrizi. Two of those three people have
Now
home
batting,
runs.
The catcher, number 42.
Razor.
Deep run. Ball outside.
2-1 count to Razor. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Strike three.
And swing and a miss, strike three.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Eric Davis, 1 for
number
3 with the
55.
single. Michael Granson Jr. still on the pitching relief.
That's outside. Deep run. Foul off. No.
2-2 to Eric Davis. Hits it to the second baseman. Throws to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 3.
DZ Fabrizi up.
Deep run. Foul off.
Strikeout for out number 3 on Fabrizi. Bottom of the 8th has McCracken, Kaplan, and Castro. Still tied at 5.
The shortstop, number 5.
Ball, that's inside.
Hits it right by the third baseman. That's going to be a base hit. Cornholes have a runner on first with no outs.
Now batting, the
Kaplan up to
catcher,
bat.
number 5.
Ball, high. Deep run.
1-1 to
Ball,
Kaplan.
that's outside. Ball.
Made that 3-1 to Kaplan.
Deep run.
Oh, strike 2. We've got a full count.
That's ball 4.
And that's outside. That's a walk for Kaplan as they get another base
Now
runner.
batting, the right
With
fielder,
Castro coming up with a home run and a double
14.
today. Looking to give the Cornholes the lead as they have runners on first and second with no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
No, inside. Ball, outside.
2-2 count to Castro.
No, that's high.
Full count. And hits it over the first baseman and foul.
Take your base.
That's another walk. We've got bases loaded with no
Now
outs.
batting,
Dangerous position here for the fastballs.
number 13.
So they need to get 3 outs without anyone scoring, and Donnie Danks at the plate. Triple steal attempt.
You're out.
Now batting, the
All right.
pitcher. Now
On the
batting,
sacrifice,
number
runner scored.
19.
Stuff happened. I don't know. My screen's fuzzy and I lost track. I'm sorry, guys. The runner scored. Cornholes have the lead 6-5. Second baseman can't handle it. Throw to first. Safe, and another run will score.
The left
Reed
fielder,
Johnson coming up 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 singles. Cornholes have a 7-5 lead.
Outside.
Cornholes trying to crack it open. Runners on the corners with only 1 out.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's out. Save.
Out number 2, but we do see another runner score. It's Spud Perkins up, runner on first, 2 outs. Cornholes have a 3-run lead.
Deep run.
Hits it in the left, and it is played by Hawkins for out number 3. Plenty of damage done, though. Fastballs come up with their last opportunity of the game, and they're down by 3. With the end of their lineup up to bat, you got to think they're going to pinch hit for Woody Person. If they don't, then I don't really know what to say. Then I mean, this is their last chance. Out number 1 at first base. Vladdy Guerrero coming up 1 for 1 with a home run and 2 walks.
High. Ball outside.
2-0 to Vladdy. And he skies it into right center. Does Vladdy get another home run here? He does. Second home run of the day for Vladdy Guerrero. Lead narrows to 8-6, 390 feet. Just one at a time, the fastballs are saying we're going to get it back.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 2. Now batting, number
Pinch hit
23.
sees Rory Piddlestick come up. One out, no one on as the fastballs are down by 2.
Ball, that's up.
Get down the first base line. Foul ball. 1-2 here to Fiddlestick. Hit near the shortstop. Shortstop plays it. Throw to first. Out number 2.
Now batting.
Cornholes need one more out to secure the win.
Number 12.
Vinny D at the plate.
No, that's low. D-Rod.
1-2 to Vinny D.
Ball, that's low.
Hit to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to first and calls ball game. Cornholes win 8-6. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm Olong Johnson, GM of the Las Vegas Jokers. Hope you guys all have a great night.